Hey guys, I just wanted to come on with a video and I realized it wasn't recording. So I had probably been talking for 2 minutes and then I realized it wasn't recording. I just wanted to come on here with a revelation. I wrote it down in my journal. And yeah, it's about faith. A little bit of backstory. I am now walking in one of the things that I would say is the most required faith of me. And I wasn't praying for anything in that specific at that specific time, but on Sunday, today is Saturday, but last Sunday I was just walking downstairs in my house and I just heard the Holy Spirit say, you need to activate your faith. And immediately it clicked for me. It was like I got a revelation and I understood. Because I am believing for God, I'm going into a new season. I'm totally walking in faith on this and I cannot do it in my own strength. It's totally gonna be God. And I can't wait to share with you the testimony afterwards and give God all the glory. But I was asking him one time in prayer about, okay, God, should I do this in preparation for this thing? And other people, other Christians, who maybe aren't walking in faith as much, they would just tell me like I would do it, you know, but I want to be obedient to God and I want him to be giving a testimony out of what I am doing and what I am trusting and believing for him that he has spoken to me. And then I just walked downstairs and he told me, you need to activate your faith. And it was like he was saying, don't just say you believe, show you believe. Not for people, but for me. Show me that you believe, and according to your faith, let it be done to you. And it was so crazy because the day before I had been teaching about the armor of God on a live stream. And I had been teaching about that you need to activate the armor daily and like activate it, not just say it and speak it over yourself, but you need to activate it. And I was having a whole teaching about that. So if you're interested, you can check that out. My latest live stream, you can find the timestamp on it and go to the teaching about the armor of God. And then I was like, afterward, I was looking up verses, because if you think that God is speaking to you something, he will always confirm it in his word. And so he confirmed it so many times. And I know that it was true, but it's so fun that God always confirms it in his word. And in James 2:24 it says that you see that a person is justified by works and not by faith alone. So this was confirming the word that I got. And it was like, it was clicking for me. It was a revelation. And it was like, yeah, I have been totally trusting God, like with my words and just like waiting on him and like leaving it up to him to like do his thing. But I actually needed to take a step so that he is able to do what he's gonna do, because I showed him that I believe him. So I rejected to do the thing, which I was kind of like, oh, it would make my life so much easier, this journey. But after this X amount of time, it would have to cost me time again. And so I didn't really want to do this, but it would make my life easier. And so when the Holy Spirit said, I need you to activate your faith, I knew it was him, because I knew what he was meaning, because I had been teaching people about this the day before. Yeah, and just his word is so good, guys. And also some other verses I can share with you is Hebrews 11:6, which has been also a verse that I have been thinking about a lot in these past months, which says that without faith it is impossible to please him, for whoever draw near to God must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who seek him. And so you can do things in your own power, in your own strength, and in your own planning, and just being diligent and being like human. But as a believer, I want to live a life that pleases God. I want to show him that I trust you, and you are the one who has the victory. You're the one who is gonna get the glory through my testimony, through believing in your promises. And also 1 Corinthians 2:5, it says that so that your faith might not rest in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God. And Habakkuk 2:4 says that the righteous shall live by faith. And Luke 17:5 says that the apostle said to the Lord, increase our faith. Mark 11:22, Jesus answered him and said, have faith in God. And Luke 1:37 says that for nothing will be impossible with God. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you today, that you need to activate your faith. Not just say you believe, but show him you believe.